Well, now, darling, come on in. Sit a little closer and bring your blanket tight. Tonight's tea is mullein and motherwort. Good for the nerves and just enough to keep your feet from running off under the bed. 'Cause tonight we're talking about something that still gives my boys a shiver when the lights go out. It ain't a monster from a swamp. It ain't no specter from a haunted house. It's the story of three brothers and a heartbeat in the dark. This one's called The Legend of Chicken Heart. Now, back in the day, my youngest, Ryan, just a little thing, barely old enough to pour his own juice. He shared a room with his middle brother, Ron. Their older brother, Rick, had his own room, being the eldest and all. Ram was a sweet boy, imaginative, sensitive, and at night, oh honey, he was terrified of the dark. Not because of what he could see, but because of what he couldn't. He had this recurring nightmare. Said there was a thing that watched him from the corners of the room. Didn't move, didn't breathe, just watched. Well, one night Rand had one of his usual fits. Woke Ron up out of a dead sleep, whimpering and crying. Ron got him calmed down, got him back in bed, tucked in safe. But Ron was done with losing sleep. So if he decided if Ram was going to be scared anyway, he might as well have a little fun with it. Later that week, once Ram had settled into bed, Ron whispered from the top bunk, "You hear that?" Ram blinked, already wide-eyed. "What is it?" Ron said, "It's Chicken Heart. You woke him up again. He don't like that." And then Ron started thumping his head slowly on the bed frame. Soft at first, then louder and faster. Bump, 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 bump. He's coming. Well, Ron screamed, just flat out hollered. Came tearing out of that bed like he was on fire and down the hall to me. Took near an hour to calm him down. And so Chicken Heart was born. From that night on, Chicken Heart became a fixture in that bedroom. Every creak in the house, every gust of wind, every rattle of the closet, it was him. Rand said the closet would throb like a drum. The nightlight would dim when Chicken Heart got close. One night he swore he saw a red eye blinking from under the dresser. He said he heard whispers. Not voices, mind you, but wet sounds, like something hungry, breathing just behind the drywall. He begged to move rooms, and eventually I let him bump with Rick, his older brother. Rick was calm and quiet, didn't mess with the supernatural. He didn't believe in monsters, but he believed in letting Rand sleep. Still, Chicken Heart didn't leave. Even after Rand was grown, he told me that sometimes when it was real quiet and the lights were low, he could still hear that bumping. Not in his ears, in his chest. Like a memory that breathes, he once said. Years later, with kids of his own, Rand would tell the tale of Chicken Heart around campfires. He'd whisper it low and make the kids listen close for the heartbeat. He only comes when you forget about him. He hides in corners and shadows, and when you think you're safe, he moves. And his kids, they believed every word, because Rand told it with the kind of fear you can't fake. Sometimes the monsters we fear most are the ones our family gives names. But every story starts somewhere. Every legend has a spark. And some nights, even now, if the room is dark enough, you just might hear the legend of Chicken Heart. Good night, sugar. Sleep light and keep one ear open.